everyone. So, hi, I'm Rashmi, and you must be knowing that this is our Russian week. So, since we have switched to just one class a week, okay, so today I'm gonna let you know. Actually, I've got a comment from your side that you still have a confusion, doubt in this alphabets part. So, I thought to give a full clarity, okay, one last time, okay, about the alphabets part. And this time I feel like divided. Last time I just gave you this what are the sounds and examples of the alphabets, but in this class I'm gonna let you know about. I have made the list about which are the consonants, which are the semi vowels, which are the vowels, okay, like that. Okay, so I'm gonna let you know all the alphabets. Okay, once again I'll give you the examples of that, and not just bar. We'll not discuss just the alphabets part. We'll discuss about the nouns also. Okay, so today's class will be pretty long. Okay, let's start our day. Okay, so let's start our day with a saying. Okay, it's Russian saying. English also we say, but okay, but God helps them who help themselves. Okay, so what is this saying in Russian? Okay, how do we say this in Russian? Okay, so God helps them who help themselves in Russian is Березью нава Бог березет. Березью нава Бог березет. Now I tell you why this is Березью нава. Okay, so this the which O is stressed. Okay, so in this word, as the U is coming, okay, this alphabet is already stressed. So the alphabets, the other O and all, they won't be stressed, okay, because it's already stressed U. Okay, so the O becomes A in Russian when it's not stressed, right? I told you. Hope you remember. Okay, so now this is the tricky part. Now you have to memorize this, that when this is the combination or set of letters O go O, wherever this combination comes, okay, so and they are not even stressed, okay, so this combination, wherever it comes, okay, so the gay, okay, so gay becomes way, so we pronounce it as way, okay, so that's why this is ava, okay, otherwise it would have been no go, it would have been, but now it is nava, okay, so this is Berezyo nava, okay, once again Berezyo nava, okay, not no go, okay, or ago, that is not Berezyo nava, okay, Berezyo nava Bog Berezyot, okay. So this is how we say God helps them who help themselves. Okay, Berezyi nava Bog Berezyot. Okay, hope you learn it. Okay, so with the saying, let's start our class. Okay, so alphabets. We'll move to the alphabets first. Okay, so I'm gonna let you know the 20 consonants first. Okay, so what are the consonants? Okay, so first is be. Be. If you wanna, I have to give an English word example, like what is the exact sound of this alphabet, Russian alphabet. So you can say like the example can be bit, like in bit, B, the be, bit. Okay, so that sound of B, okay, that is exactly what it is, okay, the alphabet sound is, okay, so I'm gonna let you know all the alphabets example like this also, just to give you more clarity over the sound part, because it's very important, the pronunciation part is very important, right? Okay, so this is be, it's just like English bit, and in Russian the be example can be bank is bank. Okay, now I'll move to way. For that English word like wine, so that way, we say. Okay, so that is the perfect sound of this alphabet. Now the example, the Russian word, the example for this way can be vada. Vada is water. I told you, water. Okay, so now gay, gay, like go. Okay, so that gay is the perfect the pronunciation of this alphabet. Okay, the example can be goat. Goat is here. Okay. Uh, okay, now day. Day. Day is the example can be do. Okay, for day. Okay, alphabet. So do, like that the sound is coming. So like that it is. And the example can be dome. Dome, I told you, dome is house or home. Okay, so dome. Okay, now ze. Z in English, like zoo we say. So that's Z. Z. That is the perfect sound of this alphabet. Okay, now for this, Zima. Zima. Zima is winter, right? Okay. Now this is Ka. Ka. Okay. If I want to give in English the exact sound, that is kite. Ka. Kite. Ka. Okay, so that is the perfect pronunciation of this alphabet. Now for ka, the example is coat. Coat is a male cat. Okay. Now this is L. L. Okay, and this can be like example can be lady. L. L. Okay, so this is the perfect pronunciation, and the example can be Luna. Luna is moon. Okay. Okay, now M. M, and the example can be mist. Like M, it's coming. Mist. Mist. Okay. So that M is the perfect. And example can be mama. Mama is mother. Okay. Now this is N. Okay. It's H English, but actually it's Russian's N. Okay. And this is if I have to give you more clarification over the sound. So this the English not. Okay, like N it's coming. Okay, so not and not N N. So that is the perfect pronunciation. And the example can be notch. Notch is night. Okay. Okay, now this is pe. Pe, like pipe. Like we say pa pa pe. Okay, so the example can be papa. Papa is papa. Okay, now this is R. R. Okay, bit rolled. R. R. Okay, bit. Okay, unlike the Spanish, that is R. That is the different, but this is bit roll. Okay, not that much. R. R. Okay, so this is roll. Roll. Okay, bit rolled. Okay, your tongue. And the example can be ruka. 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 Okay, so this is ruka. Ruka is arm or hand. Okay, by practice you can say. Okay, ruka. Ruka. Ruka can be arm or hand. Okay, now this is S. C for English speakers, but this is Russian S. Okay, now the pronunciation of this letter, I mean. So this is S, and S for like soft, you can say S. Okay, that is exact sound. And the example is seen. Seen. Seen is sun. Okay. Okay, now this is te. Te. Te for like tie. We say tie. Tie. Okay. So that T. T word. T. Okay. Bit softly, but te. Okay, so this, the example can be T. T. T is you informal. Okay. Okay, I'm moving on to the 14th one. This is F. F sounds like F, like farm. Okay, F. Okay, now for this, the example can be phone. Phone. Phone is background. Okay. Okay, now 15th, and this is a tricky one. Can say this is say. te, like lists. So you getting the last ts, lists, ts, ts. So this is the perfect sound of this alphabet. Okay, so that's why I give you all the English words also, so to give you more clarity over the pronunciation part. So this is like ts, te. Okay, so this is can be sound. This sounds like lists. You can relate to that. Okay, lists, the last part. Okay, now the for this say the alphabet example can be circ, circ. So let's move on to our next bunch of alphabets. Okay, so this the consonants part we were talking about, and 15 we have covered. Now 5 are left. Okay, because it's 20 consonants. Okay, so those 5 are this is che, che. Okay, like in English, if I have to give you a word for that, they can be chapter. Okay, so like the che, che. Okay, so that is the exact sound like che, cha, cha, like that, che. Okay, so that is the exact sound. And for this, the example can be chai, tea. I told you. Okay. Okay, now let's move on to 17. Okay, this alphabet is sha, sha, sha. Okay, now shah, it's shah, like shut, sh. Okay, so that is the exact sound. Okay, sha. Okay, so this is shapka, the example. Shapka is a winter fur hat. Okay, okay, now move on to number 18. That is she, she, she. Okay, so for this, the example can be sheep, she. That is the exact sound. Okay, it's very similar, right? But this is confusing, but okay, with practice you'll be able to get it, what the difference is. Okay, so listen it a few more times, you'll be able to understand it. Okay, so for this, the example can be Chinook. Chinook is a puppy. Okay, now the sachet. Okay, so now the 19th one, that is ha, ha. Okay, for this I don't have the exact sound in English, but for this the example word like can be Scottish, sco. This is the here, it's coming out from here. Okay, so this is what the sound is, ha, from here, ha, ha, like we say Scottish, Scottish. Okay, from here it can ha, ha. Once again, ha, ha. Okay, so for this the example can be chleb. This is used. Okay, chleb, chleb, chleb. Okay, chleb is bread. Okay, chleb. Okay, do remember. Okay, now let's move on to our last consonant. That is j, j. Okay, for this there's an English word which can let you clear up the confusion of this word alphabet's pronunciation. That is measure, measure. So that je part, that is the exact pronunciation of this alphabet. Okay, so this is the je. Okay, like measure, je. So that in the je in it, that is the exact pronunciation. Okay, so for this je, okay, the example word can be journal, journal. Okay, journal, journal is magazine. Okay, I have told you this. Okay, we have covered our consonants parts. Now let's move on to a semi-vowel. Okay, so this is not termed as a vowel, not as a consonant. Okay, so this is between them, so that's why it's like semi-vowel, but it's often categorized with the consonants part also. But in the nouns part, when I told you about the masculine endings, if the word is ending with a consonant or this ikratkai, so it has to be I mean it falls under, the word falls under the masculine category. So okay, so someone asked me, okay, for this, so what is why I wrote this not with the, I mean, I should have said just the consonants part, but no, this is not a consonant. Okay, many people say this consonant, but this is a semi vowel. Okay, so this is not exactly a vowel, this is not exactly a consonant, it's kind of between them. Okay, so this is semi vowel, this is ikrat kai, I've told you. Okay, so this is short I, you can say, like, for this example in English. Okay, the sound part, if we talk about, so the pronunciation of this alphabet can be like boy, the last e, sorry, e. Okay, boy, or like toy, or like guy, ye. Getting that the pronunciation ye, like that, boy, toy, guy, or like yet. That is the exact pronunciation of this alphabet. Okay, ye type. Okay, so guy, ye, yet, like that. Okay, so for this the example can be moe, or chai, or mose. Okay, so that is muse, a. Okay, like this, that the exact pronunciation of this ikrat kai, okay, alphabet. And this is how we write. Okay, so this is a semi vowel. Hope the confusion is cleared up. Okay, now move on to the vowels part. So let's move on to our vowel part. Okay, so there are two vowels, okay, in Russian. 10 vowels, 10 vowels divided into two parts. Okay, so those 10 vowels, there are five divided. Okay, so 5 are the hard vowels, and the first 5 are the soft vowels. Okay, so what are these? What are their usages, and what's the difference between the hard and soft vowel? Okay, let's come to know. Okay, so hard vowels. Okay, so this are like bit hard the sound. Okay, so these are like ah. First one is ah. Okay, like if I have to give you an example of English word for this exact pronunciation, that can be car, car. Okay, ah, that is ah. Okay, so for this alphabet, the example in Russian, okay, this can be mama, mama. Okay, ah, like, okay, I'm giving you the examples which you know, because so you won't be the confused. Okay, and it will give you more clarity of this. Okay, so this is mama. Mama is, you know. Okay, now this is a, like net, a. Okay, so that is a, that the exact sound, net. Remember that English, net. So the a part, the sound of e. Okay, the a, we don't say need, we say net. Okay, so the a part is the exact sound of this a. Okay, so for this the word is eta, eta. Okay, so from this alphabet, okay, eta, eta also, you know. Okay, now the o part. Okay, this is o, and it's like fork, fork. Okay, so this, for this the example can be akno, akno. Okay, the o, last one o, because first one is not stressed, so it's a, pronounced as, and the last one is stressed, so that's why it's o. Okay, so that o is the exact sound. Okay, that is akno, akno also, you know. Okay, okay, now let's move on to the fourth one, that is oo, oo, this alphabet. And if I have to give the example, the reference, okay, the pronunciation of this alphabet, that can be root, the oo part. Okay, so this is the exact pronunciation, and the example word can be utra, utra. Okay, utra also, you know, morning. Okay, now let's move on to our trickiest vowel. People call it crazy. Actually, it is. Okay, I tried to make it a bit easier for you, but no matter how much you try, you'll fail awfully. I mean, like, seriously, it's pronounced as this from here, okay. This is Okay, from here is pronounced. Okay, so do remember this is a crazy vowel, but you have to remember the pronunciation part. No matter what, if you're learning the language, you need to know the pronunciation of each and every alphabet. So this is from here it is pronounced. Okay, if you practice, you'll be able to get it correct. Okay, so this is like sur, ti, me. From here it is. Okay, the voice is coming from here. Okay, okay, so they're here. Okay, so this is these are the hard vowels. Okay, now let's move on to the soft version. Okay, so why these are I mean, like this can be you can assume like you are sitting in a mathematics class. Okay, because it's like I'm gonna let you know the additions of few vowels, and the other one you'll get the answer. Okay, the result. Okay, so this can be a maths class. Okay, so soft version, so soft vowels. Okay, so soft vowels are actually the twin of hard vowels, you can say, or you can make them the sound with the harder one. Okay, so for this, what do we need? Okay, we need ikrat kai e and the hard vowels. Okay, so ikrat kai sound, boy, guy, toy, a. So this, that. Okay, so so that if we add on ikrat kai, so we get ya, yeah, 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 plus Okay, ikrat kai, yeah, boy, a, yeah. So that yeah, that is ya. Okay, so yeah, the example can be dya. Okay, so again, now next one, that is yeah, not ya. Okay, yeah, plus a. This alphabet is a, right? I told you. So this is ye, and this can be ye we get of mixing these two, ikrat kai a. So we get ye alphabet. Okay, the exact sound of this alphabet. This is ye. Okay, and for this, the example word can be nyet, a. Okay. Now let's move on to our third, and this can be ikrat kai plus o. So we get yo. Okay, yeah, plus o, yo. Okay, so yo, the example can be tyotya. Okay, now the fourth one, that is ikrat kai plus u. Okay, so u plus y plus u equals to u. Okay, so u, the example can be luke. This is u and this is luke, the example, its example. Okay, the u part, that is luke. Duke also have given you example, the south, and like this. Okay, u, its pronunciation is u. Okay, now and for e, the last vowel, e. Okay, so e actually this is hard version of e, whereas e is the softer version. Okay, so for e, the soft version, the example can be imya. Okay, so what do the soft vowels do? Okay, so soft vowels, when a soft vowels follows a consonant, okay, it melts that consonant. Okay, like this is dya, or the nyet, or tyotya, or imya, or luke. You're getting that the melting version. Okay, the consonants melt when they are soft vowel. Okay, so dya, tyotya, nyet. Okay, like this, they are melting in. Okay, so this is the role of soft vowel in a word. Okay, and the rest, the last two, myakisnak, pure disnak. Myakisnak is the soft this sign, this softer yeah, soft one, and teodisnak is hard. Okay, so soft sign and hard sign. Okay, so wherever there comes the soft sign, makes a consonant before it, the alphabet before it, softer, bit softer, the pronunciation. And wherever the teodisnak comes, it automatically turns into the hard, the pronunciation of the consonant. Okay, that is a bit hard. Okay, the pronunciation of that. Okay, so now we have covered all the alphabets part. Okay, so okay, let's move on to the nouns part. Okay, so is it possible that we'll just switch to the another topic without having any activity, any fun? It's not possible. Okay, so here I'm gonna introduce a tongue twister to you. Okay, so this is, Russian tongue twisters are really the most difficult tongue twisters in the world. Okay, so here we go. So the tongue twister is Шла Саша по шоссе и сосала сушку. 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 Okay, what does this means? Okay, this is Sasha, okay, girl, walked along the highway, okay, and sucked on a dry ring bread. That is sushka. Okay, the round one bread. Okay, that is sushka, ring type. Okay, so this is the tongue twister. Shla Sasha Pasha se isusala sushku. Okay, so can you say that 3 times without tripping? If yes, then do comment Sushka. Okay, the bread name. Okay, so Sushka in the comment box, and let's see who's the smartest. Okay, once again, Shla Sasha Pasha se isusala Sushku. Let's see, and do share it with your friends and family and see if they can say that this tongue twister. Let's see who wins. Okay, so we have taken our break. Okay, now let's move on to our the study. Okay, the very important topic, that is nouns. So today I'm gonna teach you the plural version of the nouns. Okay, so let's begin. So what are the basic rules in noun? Okay, so masculine, feminine, neuter. Okay, what describes that this is the word is masculine, feminine, or neuter. So the basic rule says if the ending or the word at the last the alphabet, the words, the last alphabet is consonant, so that is masculine. Okay, if there's R at the end, that is feminine. Or if there is O at the end, that is neuter. This is the basic rule, right? Okay, so now what it is. Okay, if we change the consonant, the masculine, if we talk about just the masculine version of and if we change the consonant, the last the alphabet should be consonant, right? So if we have to, for the singular, okay, so if we have to make it plural, so what we have to add on. Okay, so rather than the consonant, the added on the should be added, so it will become the plural. Okay, the word will become plural. For example, stole. You know what is stole? The table. Okay, so stole. So if we have to make it plural, so this is stole is masculine gender, so for singular, and to make it plural, the part should be added, so that is stole. Okay, stole, that is stole to stole. Okay, so this is how we can make it masculine plural. Okay, so okay, now feminine part. Okay, R is at the end, so it is feminine singular. Now if we have to make it plural, so again we have to add okay, at the end to make it plural. Okay, so like mama. So how can we make mama to plural? That can be mommy, mommy. Okay, And in this, like, we have to remove the R. Okay, so in order to make it plural, the R should be removed and should be added. So that is how we make it mommy. Okay, this is how we make plural. Okay, okay, now let's move on to the neuter version. O is at the end, that is singular. But what should be at the end to make it plural? Okay, so this is R. R is at the end, that means it is a neuter plural. Okay, so for this, the akno, okay, window. I've told you. Now, if we have to make it plural, windows. Okay, what should we say? Okna, because the shift of the stress sign. Okay, it will move on to the first O now. So this will be an A will be added, and O will be subtracted. Okay, so this is okna. Okay, so this is how we make, or how we differentiate between which one is masculine, feminine, neuter, the gender. Okay, the plural version. Okay, this is how we can differentiate between the words. Okay. Okay, now let's move on to the soft plural rules. Okay, so the soft plural rules says the semi-vowel. Okay, if semi-vowel is at the end, that is masculine, right? Consonant or semi-vowel is at the end, that is masculine gender, singular version, right? Now, if E is at the end, that is the plural version. Okay, now what is like if we talk about masculine singular words, so that is musée, right? So we have to make it plural. So instead of the ikrat ka, we have to add the e instead of that. So that will be musée. Okay, this is the plural version of the word. Okay, now for feminine, ya is at the end. Ya is feminine singular. The word is, I mean. So for plural, e should be at the end again. Okay, so like pesnya is feminine singular. Okay, so if we have to make it plural, pesni. Okay, so this is how we can identify between the words. Okay, so now let's move on to the neuter version. Okay, so this is ye, this aspect. Okay, so if this ye is at the end of a word, so this is neuter singular, right? So now if ya is at the end, that is neuter plural. Okay, or we can change it to neuter plural. For like more, okay, that is neuter singular. Okay, you know. Okay, now if we gotta make it plural, so we have to just edit the ye part, and ya should be added. Okay, so that is moria. Okay, so ya is at the end, so that is plural, neuter plural version. Okay, so moria. Okay, now let's move on to another thing, that is another rule. I mean, that is masculine and feminine. The ending of the soft sign myakisnak should be changed to e. Okay, I'll give you example. Like for if the word, if there is a masculine singular one, and if it's not ending with the kratka and consonant, it's ending with a soft sign. Okay, now how you should change it? How can it be? I mean, you can change it to plural. Okay, from singular. Okay, so for this we can take the example, like for masculine one, slaver. Slaver is masculine singular. Okay, so for if this we have to turn it to plural, so the soft sign should be removed and e should be added, so that is slavari. Okay, slavari is plural, masculine plural. Okay, and same goes to the feminine, like kietrat. I've taught you this. This is feminine singular. Okay, tietrad. Okay, now if we have to convert this, so this should be tietradi. Tietradi. Okay, the soft sign should be removed and e should be added at the last, and this is how we make plurals. Okay, so these are the basic rules. Let's move on to the exception part. Okay, now as I have let you know the basic rules. Okay, so now let's move on to the exception part. Okay, so rule number 3, that is the 7-letter rule. Okay, this is very important. Do memorize it. It's like seriously very important. Okay, so wherever these alphabets come, okay, these letters come, okay, at the last you just have to add e. Okay, so what are these? If the word is ending with ka, ge, ha, che, sha, she, j, okay, so what you have to do, so instead of okay, e should be added at the last to make it plural. Okay, so you don't have to add, you have to add e. This is the rule. Okay, the 7-letter rule. Do remember, do memorize this because it's very important. Okay, wherever these alphabets come, you have to add e at the last, not not that. Okay, just e one. Okay, for this I'll give the examples. Okay, for like kniga, so r should be removed, and in this case e should be added. So kniga becomes knigi, plural version, knigi. Okay, for malchik, ka is at the last, so malchiki. Okay, now vrach, ch is at the last, so vrachi. Karandash will become karandashi. Yep. And studentka, ash will be removed, and instead of that e will be added, so that will be studentki. Okay, now ruchka, pen, so plural will be ruchki. Okay, so you have to memorize these 7 letters. Okay, this is very important rule. 7 letters rule. Okay, so do memorize this. Okay, okay, now move on to the exception part. Okay, this is there are some words that follow feminine plural rules. Okay, while being masculine they follow the feminine version. Okay, the rules of the feminine words instead of rather than the following the masculine one, they follow the feminine one. Okay, so what are these words? So first one is papa, so papa will be papi, papi. Okay, now dada will be dadi. Okay, that e will be added, dadi. Okay, now like dedushka will be dedushki. Okay, now these rules you have to memorize, basic rules also and these rules also, because it's very important. Okay, so once again, ka, ge, ha, che, sha, she, j. Okay, these are the 7 letters rule, and instead of e should be added, okay, at the last. And these are the set of words which don't follow the masculine version, the rule. Okay, they follow the feminine version. Okay, I'll give you more clarity on this topic, because the basic rules also, this part also, there are a lot more exceptions also, there are a lot more. Just now do memorize this. Actually today's class I had to revise the alphabets part also with you, discuss the alphabets also once again. again we discussed it, and so that's why it became so lengthy. So that's why I was able to give you more examples of these topics. These rules. Sorry. But surely in next class I'll give you a detailed information of this part. Okay, the rules part, the plural rules. Okay, let's move on. So it's a surprise test. Okay, test yourself. Okay, and don't cheat. Don't you dare cheat. Okay. Okay, so just pause the video and write the answers. And these all words I have just discussed it with you. It's just for practice. Okay, it's not like it's an exam. Okay, it's just practice. Okay, so you just have to test yourself and just pause this video and do write the answers. And the questions are: mama, pesnya, dedushka, tетрадь, комната, zadanie, stol, slavar. Okay, so these are the words, and you have to make it the plural version of these. And I know you can do it. Okay, so don't cheat and just pause it and write down the answers, and I'll let you know the answer. Okay, the correct answers. Okay, you do by yourself first. Okay, test yourself. All the best. Okay, so to lighten the mood, so to lower the stress, let's switch to the fun fact. Okay, so today's fact is about Russian language. Okay, so did you know that if you want to go to space, you need to pass an Russian exam first? Did you know that? Okay, so since 2000, Russian has been officially recognized as one of the two official languages, okay, of ISS, that is International Space System. Okay, so it's a literal requirement for astronauts. It's mandatory, okay, to clear a Russian exam first. Okay, so for like every astronaut, whether it's from NASA, whether it's from in the ESA, anywhere, okay, anywhere from the world. Okay, so literally every single astronaut, it's like literally from anywhere, every astronaut from anywhere, that the astronaut should pass the Russian exam first, okay, before they are allowed to fly. Okay, so this is like mandatory exam, Russian exam, because it's like in fact, if there's an emergency on the station, many of the critical safety instructions are actually given in Russian. So that's why it's very important to learn Russian for the astronauts. So if you want to fly, if you want to be astronaut, so it's like mandatory. This language, it's very important. Okay, so you can say that learning Russian isn't just a hobby; it's a galactic skills. So what is galactic skills? Okay, so this is a formal but a fun way to say Russian is a language used beyond Earth. Okay, so this is not a tricky language, just not a tricky language. It's very important language. Okay, so if you want to go to space, or if not, you can. I mean, you can say to people like I know Russian. Okay, it's that important. Okay, it's important language. Okay, and this is our fun fact. So were you aware of this fact? Okay, do let me know in the comment section. Okay, and now let's move on to our class. Now let's move on to the answers part. Okay, I hope you haven't cheated. Okay, and you have written down the answers by yourself. And okay, so these are mommy. Okay, the version I told you, the basic rules. Okay, and it's a to u. Okay, so that is mommy. Okay, now this is pesni. Ya to e. Okay, now dedushka. The dedushka is the ka, the 7-letter rule. Okay, so it will be dedushki. Okay, now this is tетрадь. I told you this. The soft sign is becomes e, so that is tетради. Okay, Now this is komnata to komnati. This. Okay. Komnati. 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 Oh. Komnati. Komnata to komnati. Okay. Now zadanie. The ye to ya. Okay. So the neutral one. Okay. So this is zadania. Okay. Now stole. Very easy one. Stali. Very easy, right? Stali. Okay. So slavar. Slavar will be slavari. Because the source sign is at the end. So that will be slavari. Okay. So tell me how many of answers were correct. And do let me know in the comment section how many you got correct. And if not, even not a single answer was correct, or very few of them were correct, allow yourself to make mistakes. Sometimes the mistakes encourages us to practice more, and we learn more from mistakes. Okay, we learn from our mistakes. Okay, so allow yourself to make mistakes, and if you have the doubts in it, do let me know, and we will surely discuss it again. I'll let you know it once again, and the more exceptions part also we have to cover it, those also. So we'll talk about this in our next class. Until then, let's wind it up, and okay, so bye bye. До свидания и до встречи, everyone. И practice and memorize the rules, and see you in the next Russian class. Bye bye.